What's up, everybody? My name's Danny, and this is Parker.
What's up, guys?
We are Excellent Sound, and we are here today. These look like robot nipples, first off.
Dude, they're the best dubstep
I
headphones
hate these fucking
in
headphones.
the game, dude.
Quincy Jones suck.
Quincy Jones makes the crazy rhythm, dude. The crazy rhythm.
We're going to be showing you guys how to make this Kill the Noise song called Don't Give Up on Me. It's Kill the Noise and Illenium, and it's featuring Mako, and it sounds like this. And just like nobody else on YouTube, we remake the entire fucking drop here, guys.
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
Drums and all.
Drums. We got 2 presets we're going to give it away for absolutely free. We're going to talk about some of the sounds in here. We'll go through some of it, show you guys how to make those sounds.
Yep.
But first, let's talk about a couple things. If you didn't already know, Rhythm Riot pre-sale is up live right now.
Oh, yes.
And what we do in all our videos is we remake a lot of the drums, which I will show you of the actual song. And we put them in this little folder called Signature Series. And we do this every time. And right now,
folder.
Yeah, it's a really big folder this time. It's Signature Series Volume 4.
Yep.
Because it's been a while since we came out with a pack. But Signature Series Volume 4. And we're now, I don't know if we already announced this or not. But basically, if you don't pre-sale, you will not have the chance to get those Signature Series 4. We're making this as like an exclusive kind of bonus content thing.
Yes.
So make sure you guys go grab that. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Leave a like, comment. What else am I forgetting, Parker? Do you want to talk about some shit, dude?
Yeah, just I'm putting that out there to get the pre-sale, or else you're not going to get the Signature Series folder, and that's killer. It's so big this time.
It's like
that
40
we're
or
making it
50.
super exclusive for you guys. So
yeah, and these sounds are already in. If you already did pre-sale or anything like that, we already included these sounds in there. So
yeah, so we sent out the email just letting you guys know about all of that. It's coming out July 15th. So if you want to get that Signature Series with all of that awesome content from all of our previous videos, pre-order it.
And just know, too, that this is the last round. This is the last video with Signature Series.
15th or 18th?
Exactly. 15th.
15th is pre-sale. 18th is, and if you didn't already know, if you don't want to pre-sale and you want to wait and not get Signature Series, July 18th, the pack will be out.
Yes.
Yes. There you go.
So let's jump in.
Yeah, let's jump into it.
Jump
all right.
in.
Damn, these headphones are throwing me off, bro. Just kidding.
Is your head getting a little heavy with them?
I'm not a fucking Quincy
astronaut?
Jones. Shut up. All right.
Astronaut.
Let's go through some of the elements. I'm going to show you guys what we did. And speaking of the Signature Series, we're going to show you guys the drums we made. We made a little bit of kick, hat, and snare. Sounds like this. Oh.
Heavy.
Pretty
Heavy.
sick, right? Okay, so the kick is basically sounds like this. It's just on that one. And what is that? That's on the 1 and the 1. Yep, that's it.
That's
okay.
rhythm right there, dude.
Super rhythm, bro. Hi-hats. I'm using the hi-hats from one of our packs called Dub Sauce. It's the first pack we ever came out with. It's a nice dubstep pack if you guys want to go get that. Baker, show them what that shit looks like.
Oh,
Damn.
back there.
These
dude.
are the hats.
Look at that.
Yeah, I cut up some hats and some crashes. I like this loop a lot that I made because it has a crash that kind of sits really nicely with the snare. Sounds like this together with it. And then the snare, of course, sounds like this.
Oh, that's a beautiful snare.
And the sounds that are in the download description below, the 2 of them, are this growl. Right?
Ooh.
I'll go over some of the MIDI of that, too, if you guys are curious. And then the slug sound. It sounds like this. And I'm going to talk about this sound, too, in a minute.
Sounds killer.
This sound is actually in, it's an altered preset of one of the Rhythm Riot presets that we have. So, excuse me, just so you guys know, I'm going to show you guys how to like kind of mess with it. And this will be also, this preset is included in the Rhythm Riot, but I'm going to give it to you guys absolutely free.
Epic, dude.
Cool. All right, so all together sounds like this. And the only parts I'm using from the song are this little one shot. I didn't feel like making that. I'm going to do too. So, all right, let's go ahead and start doing this. Let's do Shift Command T or Shift Alt T. Let me move my shit over. I'm all scatterbrained. These headphones, god damn it. I'm going to go ahead and copy this down. I'm going to drag that MIDI down.
Shout out Quincy.
Shut up, Quincy. Isn't
Best
he
rhythm
dead?
DJ ever,
No,
dude.
he is not.
He's still alive?
Dude, he went back to his planet.
What planet?
His
Scientology?
home planet. His home planet, dude.
He is a nice man. He came to
I'm sure he's super nice. Yes.
We like Quincy. We just don't like his headphones.
Just hate his fucking headphones. No, he's insanely talented.
Yeah.
Sorry, Quincy. Uncle Quincy Jones.
He's coming out with a new rhythm, Riot.
He's got a dude. What if Quincy made rhythm, dude?
We got the signature series Quincy's.
That'd be tight. All right, cool. So I got a stock preset right now. It sounds like. Oh wait, let me turn off the processing. It sounds like this. Done. All right, cool. So first things first, I'm gonna go and make the Serum bigger for you guys so you guys can see it. We start this thing off. Now, the thing I like about Kill the Noise, and like I think like Skrillex too, like a lot of older Skrillex stuff,
Yeah.
is they didn't really have Serum back then. They had like Massive back then. It was like
FMA
in the
shit.
90s, like
Back in the day.
yeah. So basically, a lot of their stuff was like basic wave shapes, and this growl is just uses basic shapes. It's not using any crazy textural
Yeah.
wavetables. It's using just some default shapes, which is kind of nice, and that kind of gives it that kind of classic sound to me, I feel like.
Totally.
So the first thing we're going to use, we're going to use analog basic shapes, and we're going to go to the square, which is like right around there. It's at 4. We're going to set the unison to 9. We're going to turn the blend knob. That blend knob's good. Okay,
Yeah.
detune. Turn the detune down to like 0.16. We're going to turn the random to like halfway.
Mm-hmm.
Phase is good. Turn the level all the way down, and we're going to set it to FM from B. It's going to be sounding... Actually, you're not going to be able to hear it, but...
Yeah.
Okay, let's turn the FM to 40%. Forts, just like so. And then we're going to do a classic Kill the Noise LFO right now. Yeah, if you ever watch... He's doing like a couple tutorials. You should check him out.
Yeah,
Shout
he's
out Kill the
coming back
Noise.
doing... He
Yeah.
used to do them a lot, right?
Yeah, I
Like
think
back
he used
in the
to.
day, and then like he just stopped for some reason.
Yeah, I've watched a couple of them. They're pretty good. And I don't know, like he does like a lot of shapes like this. I feel like this is like a old classic dubstep like shape. This sort of LFO right here, like a real nice titty.
Real,
a lot of titty
real nice,
references.
dude.
Go ahead and set this to trigger and set it to quarter note. And we're going to put this on a couple things right now. I'm going to put this on the level knob so we can hear what it sounds like. It sounds like this. That's kind of cool.
It's like FMing from nothing.
Yeah, there's no FM yet. And then we're also going to put this on the FM. It's going to be going, I think is it going backwards? Yeah. Okay, so it's going backwards to, is it minus 19?
14. Minus 14, yeah.
Minus 14. And then let's go ahead and set up oscillator B now. We're going to come back and put some more LFOs and some shit. We're trying to get some sound right now. So oscillator B, what did you do, dude? Did you just click some shit, dude? Oh, no, that's just how it looks.
Dude.
Okay.
I love clicking shit.
Oscillator B is going to be basic shapes. We're going to set it to a saw wave, right? No, triangle? Triangle wave.
Yep.
I like FMing with triangle waves. So does Getter. Basically, we're the same person, if you didn't already know that.
Basically.
Set this to +1 and semitone to +7.
I haven't seen you wear camo shorts, though.
He wears cargo camo shorts?
All the time.
That's fucking tight.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, speaking of cargo camo shorts, do you guys see this?
What are you wearing over there, dude?
Oh, this is just the new Supreme Excellent
Oh,
fucking
shit. Special edition, dude.
back shot, dude?
Oh, yeah.
Gang, gang.
There it is.
It's like somebody came excellent all over me.
Sick-ass hoodie, bro. Sick-ass.
Someone came excellent all over your chest.
Just all
So if you want us to come on, merch in the description below.
merch in the description.
You want to get excellent at fucking...
Let's get it.
Go get it, guys. We got some merch right here. This is a nice...
man.
This is American Apparel, right, Bakes?
Yeah. Beautiful.
American Apparel shit.
We don't fuck around.
No, dude, only high quality. I don't know if the shirt's American Apparel. Is it American Apparel?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh, it
this
is?
one is too.
The shirt isn't. The jacket is.
It's like
It
the
feels
knockoff
like
American Apparel.
Feels like it, though.
Yeah, dude. It's like Armenian Apparel.
Like that soft shirt quality, like Armenian apparel.
We couldn't afford American Apparel for the shirt, so we got Armenian Apparel.
The higher quality.
It says that though. It's like kind of tricks you. Like it's
the little tag.
Yeah. Oh well, but they're really nice. So yeah, check them out on our website. The merch description below. I'm gonna keep going here. So
Let's do it.
let's do it. Triangle wave. I'm gonna turn the level all the way down. I'm gonna put it on sync for the warp mode, and sync's gonna be set up to like 6.55, 55s, 6.5, 5.9. Fine. LFO. Put it on the sync. Have it go backwards. to minus 19 is what we're looking at.
Yeah.
It's going to be sounding. Let's see what it looks like. There's some pitch bending going on, which I'll explain that later. But if it's not sounding like that, it's because I have the LFO. Sorry, I have the automation copied down, which I will explain to you guys. So just hang tight on that. Okay, so basic shapes, like I said, that's looking good. Turn the random all the way down on oscillator B. I forgot to do that. That looks good. Okay, let's do some of this shit over here. Let's start with the sub. So sub we're going to do is just a basic sine like this. I'm going to go to put LFO 1 on the level. I'm going to have it go all the way down and pull it all the way up like that. It's going to add some sub.
Yep.
So that sub's going to come in the same way as the sound's coming in with the volume of all these knobs.
I just love that LFO shape, dude.
I know. Because I know why you love it, because it looks like a titty.
Exactly, dude.
For the for the noise, we're going to do analog. And it's going to be, which one is it?
Bright white.
Bright white. Okay,
there it is,
so
dude.
where? In the analog?
Yeah, yeah.
I missed it. Okay, cool. Turn the level all the way down. Leave all this. Oh yeah, turn the pitch up. What's the pitch at, Park?
Pitch is love vibrato. 62.
Pitches. What's up, pitches? Coachella. Okay. Yeah. Put it at 62. Put LFO 1 on the level knob. And set that to like right there.
Thirds 3.
Thirds. 33. I'm gonna turn the master down a little bit on the track because it's peaking. Nice. Okay, cool. Next, what we're gonna do is let's do some filtering. This is the classic kind of growl filter. I love this filter. We're gonna do multi, and it's HP12, Parker? HN12. I lied. So that's basically what that means. What that stands for is that's a high pass filter with a notch. And this frequency right here kind of controls where that notch is. As you can see, if I move that.
Notch movement is like such a big deal with these kind of sounds.
It really
like,
is. So
that was something new that I learned. Like,
right.
Freaking notching the hell out of everything.
Yeah, like the massive, like the old double notch. Like that's why this kind of sounds like that classic sound, because there's like a filter that everybody uses called double notch.
I forgot about that one, dude. I haven't messed with massive in a while.
Yeah, I don't even fucking open it anymore.
Yeah.
I just can't, dude.
Yeah.
It's just it doesn't sound as good to me. But it's good for other stuff too. So basically, I want you guys to think of this like an EQ, right? So that's all a filter is this would be the lows coming out, right? Mm-hmm. And this frequency right here would be a notch kind of pulled out just to center. And if I move this, it's kind of sweeping through the frequency. So it's going to kind of remove frequencies. That's why it kind of sounds growly. It kind of adds a little bit more of a metallic / I would say like talking kind of tone, because we're doing this. It's more like a phase, I believe, like a phaser. I think phasers are notches, right? Mm-hmm. So, okay. So with that, just a little lesson on that. I'm going to go ahead and put the cutoff to 96 hertz. 96, 95, fuck it. Okay, that looks good. I'm going to go ahead and put LFO 1 on the cutoff, and I'm going to have to shift Option or Shift Windows click it to go back and forth. And this is kind of like when you're making your own growls, this is kind of like you got to find the sweet spot. So I'm going to listen to it. If I pull this down a little bit more, you can hear that kind of vowel-y thing come back in. If it's here, actually, I'm going to solo it. If I kind of like do it too much, you don't really hear that vowel-y sound. But what we have, what we have it set at is 42. But it's really important that you kind of get this. This is like real touchy. And then we're gonna boost the resonance. We're gonna boost the resonance to over here on the LFO to 34. I'm gonna put LFO 1 on the resonance, and I'm gonna pull that back to like what's that at?
Is it forward?
19. Yeah, it's going forward. Sorry, that's what I meant. Go push it forward to 19. So this resonance peak is gonna be. That's adding a lot too, because that's kind of pushing that formant right there. Okay, next we're gonna go ahead and put it on the frequency. So we're gonna have this little notch right here going backwards as it's moving. Just trying to help like give you guys a visual sense.
You were totally thinking about that one, like on the previous knob. You were like one step ahead.
I was?
Yeah.
Oh, sick. Set this to minus 20, right, Parks?
Minus 1. Yep.
See, that's even adding more like talking. Cool. All right, that's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and set it to mono. And then we're going to make, is there another LFO I got to make? Yeah, there is. Oh, what the fuck is that doing? That's on the master tune?
Yeah, that's later.
Okay, cool.
Want to make it now?
Yeah, let's make it now.
Let's do
LFO
it.
2 is going to look like this. I don't know what the fuck I was doing.
Dude, this is a skate park, dude.
This is a skate park, dude.
Fucking LFO.
Make it look like that. Make a skate park thing. What is this? That's a cool shape. Yeah, I like to get like different shapes and stuff too. I watched a video of Killer Noise too, and he was like talking about some of his LFOs, and he like doesn't make them all perfect. Like he'll like, I mean, this one's kind of more perfect.
He's so nonchalant in all of his tutorials.
Yeah, he's so like,
just like
he's
I'm
so
just gonna
calming.
do this, and like it's great.
He'll do stuff like this.
Yeah.
You know, like kind of like make it. I don't
Just
know.
to mess it up.
Yeah, kind
Just
of.
a little bit.
Right, exactly. I'm gonna go ahead and fix this. This goes like this. This goes like this. Yeah, that's how it looks.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. And then set this to trigger and put it on to half, and we'll mess with that later. Okay, let's get into oh no, we got to do some macros here. I got some macro shit going on.
Got some Mackies, dude.
What's that one on?
Nasty.
Oh, okay, that's a cool thing. Yeah, we'll do that later. That's add texture. Oh yeah, I put this on. Oh, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't do this because it's in the download description. It's not really
show them what it's doing after.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's a good point. And then take that. Get off that. Was there any more? Oh, reverb and then noise.
Verb
Yeah,
and
that's
noise,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna do the macros right now, but if you want to,
Basic.
I'll explain what they're doing in the other one, and then if you want to download it and you have all the macros, just for the sake of time, I want to get through a bunch of this. So, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and menu and load effect chain. I have saved here. I have it saved as kill the noise something. Where the fuck is it, dude? XLNT. Where'd it go, bro? Where'd it go?
The noise.
Ah, here it is. Kill the
your little
noise,
acronym
growl,
over there.
open, bam. Cool.
Oh, shit.
So we're going to go through this one by one. I'm going to turn all this shit off. We got hyperdimension. This is kind of creating a little bit of width in the sound. I'll turn all these off real quick. Okay, so basically, rate is at 40%, detune's at 25%, mix all the way down, size all the way down, and mix all the way down. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add some LFO on this. So if you could go to LFO 1 for me, Parker. So LFO 1 is going to go on the mix knob of the hyper, and that's going to be set to 24, just like so.
Yeah.
And it's also going to go on the mix knob, and this one's going to go pretty high. It's going to go to 71. So this is going to get, as the sound is playing through, by the time it gets here, it's going to be that wide of a sound. So it's going to get wider, right? And it's going to come back down. It's going to sound like this. Nice. Okay, next we're going to add some distortion. Distortion, its mix is going to be at 48% and drive all the way down. We're also going to put LFO 1 on the drive, and that's going to go to 79. This is as the sound goes. It's going to get more distorted and come back.
Adds a lot of beef.
Yep. And then next we got a flanger. Flanger rate is set at 0.08, depth at 10%, feedback at 50%, phase at 180, and mix at I don't know why I'm looking at you. I already have it 30%. Okay, cool. Next we have a phaser, rate all the way down. I'm using this kind of like a filter. This is kind of like Massive had those like kind of phase filters too, which is kind of cool. At 0 hertz, so the rate's all the way down. Depth's at 27, frequencies at 211, feedback's at 80, phases at 180, and mixes all the way down. So basically, we're going to have LFO 1 go on the frequency just a little bit. It's going to be going down to -7, like so.
Yep.
And it's going to be on the mix knob as well. And that's going to go to halfway, just at noon at 50. Cool. It's going to sound like this. Cool. We're going to get it more growly here in a second, too. Next, I have a chorus. I'm kind of using this as like to kind of spread it a little bit more. Rate is at 3.86, delay 1 is at 0.1, delay 2 is at 0.2, depth's at 3.1, feedback is at 17, LPF is all the way down at 50 hertz, and mix is at 8%. I like choruses a lot. They add a lot, and they're also just like they add just a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
Mess with choruses; they're pretty cool, but you have to be really careful with them too because they can sound super phasey. Next, we have another filter here, which is a comb filter. Combs. If you go to miscellaneous, it's combs right here. Cutoff is going to be set to 83 hertz, resonance at 25, drive at 0, damp at 60 sevs, pan at 50, and mix at 71. We're going to have LFO1 on the resonance knob, and that's going to be going to 23. There, okay. And also on the damp, and that's going to be going back to -6.
Getting a little damp in here.
Getting a little damp in here, bro. Should be sounding like this. Let's kind of added some metal to it, dude. Some metal, tiny horns.
Some fucking rhythm.
Some rhythm, bro. Next, we're going to add EQ. And EQs, we're kind of doing the same thing we're doing here with this HN12, but except we're doing it with an EQ, just a little bit less. Frequency on the left is at 78 hertz. Q's at 60%. Gain is at 8.6, and we have it set to a low cut. The LFO1 is going to go on the frequency. This is a sweet spot. And that's going to go to 30, just like so. Adding more of that value-ness. And then next, we're also going to put it on, sorry, I'm going to tell you what this is at. On the right side, we have a notch right here. Frequency at 2,593. God, I cannot say those numbers. 2,593 hertz. Q's at 60 sevs. Gain is at -11.2. Go ahead and turn, put LFO1 on the frequency, have it go backwards, kind of like we did before, to -10.
It's a lot of give and take, right?
Exactly, yeah. So it's going to sound like this. Let's make this shit loud and turn on an OTT.
Fucking do it, dude.
Threshold is at -18.1. Ratio is at 4/1. Attacks at 90 milliseconds. Release is at 90 milliseconds. Gain is at 13.7. Mix all the way up. Nice. Let's see how that's sounding. Nice. Okay. Next, we're going to have a reverb filter. Reverb filter, I'm sorry, just a reverb. Just kidding. I just have this all the way down. It's because I added this as a macro, but you guys can mess with that if you want. I just have the settings are at 6% for size, set to plate mode, decays at 4 milliseconds, low cuts at 14, high cuts at 61, spins at 28, and spin depths at 100%. And then lastly, we're going to go ahead and add LFO2 to the master tune. This is going to probably sound pretty cool.
Get nasty.
So LFO2, I'm going to say, hey, go to the global master tune, and do I have it pushed forward?
It's going back and forth. Yeah.
Okay, and what's that set to? 12. So have that to 12. Move that up to 12. Should sound like this now. Oh, and then I have it on the macro. And that's,
cool.
Yeah, I'll explain that in a second. Okay, I think we're looking pretty good.
I think so too.
I do have some reverb on it, I guess. Maybe we should do the macros. Yeah, we should.
Let's see.
Because I do have this macro. Yeah, we're going to do the macros. Fuck it. All right, what's macro 1 on?
That's just the master tune.
Oh, okay. So what I did is I had macro 1 be on the master tune. And the way that I did that is I said, if you go over here, this is cool. I love this little trick. If you set macro 1, you can essentially make a dry wet for these, what is it
Macros.
called? Yeah, for the
Knobs.
macros. So like I would call this like pitchy, like pitch or whatever. I can't spell pitch. I could turn that all the way up so that macros go up all the way up essentially. Let me check something real quick.
Kind of like a portamento kind of vibe.
Kinda.
Except you're controlling it.
Right. And that's going. Master tune's going that way. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Nice. Okay, cool. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and add a macro for texture. This is on A warp. You could put this on right here if you wanted to, and then set this to. Yeah, have this just up just a little bit. Like you can mess with this what you get. You guys can set this what you want, but essentially I can kind of like fuck with this and add different texture if I wanted to. Texture, nice. And then the next one is
Verbiage.
yeah, reverb.
Just on the wet knob.
So this would just be on here on the mix. I'd probably have it like there, and I can call this verb. Sounds pretty cool.
Yep.
Next, I can also have this on the noise filter if I wanted to add more noise. And I think I have this set to... What's the noise filter on? Is that on noise? What's that one on?
Yeah, it's on the noise level. Just the level.
Oh, it's bypass. But yeah, you could adjust that the way you wanted to. And let's say you call
Get a
this
little bit more
noise.
bite.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm not using it. All right, cool. So that's looking pretty good. Sound pretty good. Let's go ahead and get into some of the processing right now. So processing for what I have is I just have a glue compressor to kind of crush it a little bit more. The glue compressor is attack is set at 1, release is at 6, ratio's at 4, threshold's at -9.2, and makeup's at 7.14, and I have soft clip on.
Nice.
Sounds like this. Nice. Sounded pretty good. Okay, next I have the OTT on here. OTT is kind of just pulling up some highs and some mids, leaving the lows how they are. Pretty stock. And a EQ8, which is essentially doing some mid-side EQ, kind of boosting some stereo image field right here in the low end frequency. I don't know where the fuck I did that. And on the mid frequency, sorry, on the side.
Shit out.
Yeah, on the mid, mids. Yeah, mid frequency. I have it at 1.14 right here, just to boost it right there with a gain of 3.6. Sounds like this. Kind of spread it a little bit more. Okay, next I think I'm gonna take this pitch bendy shit and copy it. Let's see if it'll actually probably won't work.
You got the lock on, yeah, should be okay.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, no, leave the lock on.
Leave it on, bro.
Yeah. You just undid it.
Did
It's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work, bro.
You gotta hit the lock.
Well, I want to see if it's on there already. No, it's not. Okay, good. So hit the lock.
Lock it.
So if I copy this, it's gonna copy all that shit. You sure?
Pretty sure.
You sure, son? We're about to find out.
Pretty sure.
I'm going to keep that stupid lock on. I'm going to copy this so we can get that kind of pitch bendy shit going down. Nope, didn't do it.
Check.
Look, see? It ain't doing it. See the pitch bend's not moving? That's okay. So basically, I'm not that's how the sound is. And the important part of the sound is that I think you guys understand is that a lot of these sounds, a lot of these growls and stuff like that, they're all kind of different. So they're usually doing modulations. Like in this one, I'm gonna turn this one off right now, the one we just made. The pitch bend is going up right here from here to, I have it set to I think it's +2 and -2. So it's going up to +2 semitones.
Yeah.
Which is making it sound like this. And it's kind of pitching back up over here and doing that. And then also I have the LFO rate kind of changing too. So it's a little bit slower and then a little bit faster and then faster right here. See, that's like an eighth note, I think. Or that's eighths. This is probably half and this is probably quarter right here.
Yeah.
And that's kind of creating some different rhythms and different different textures in the actual sound, so it doesn't sound just basic.
A lot of people forget about the pitch bending.
Yes,
everybody always
super
moves.
important.
Everybody moves the rhythm and stuff,
Right.
but like if you switch up the pitch, it's really cool.
Yeah, for the sake of time, I'm not going to do the automation. I'm just going to leave this one on. But that's the
Got a whole
sound.
another sound, right?
Yeah, exactly. And to really get the most out of the sound, you really need to be automating the pitch and messing with the LFO rate,
Yeah.
messing with a lot of those macros, and automating them in Ableton. That's why these things sound so cool and different. Otherwise, they would just sound kind of boring to us. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that's pretty good for now. Let's get into this sound, this sluggy sound. I love that sound. Okay, so this is a really fun sound to make. This one is actually part of a sound that I included in our Rhythm Riot pack that's coming out July 18th.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and copy some shit down. Basically, this is like a really cool classic kind of snailsy sound. I went ahead and took the preset that I had already made, and I started kind of fucking with it a little bit.
It's kind of like a bonus free download for this one.
So I'm gonna go ahead and initialize it real quick. Turn off this processing. All these sounds, like if you hear this sound, it's like when it first came out, everyone's like, "What the fuck?" Like it's crazy. Like it is crazy. But he found just like a different way to get a different sound, and it's like a super simple, really simple sound to make.
I remember first hearing Snails, I was like, "Oh my god!"
I know, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and initialize this real quick.
That one mix he did, I think it was like the first one with Slugfest or whatever, Slugtopia.
Pump or what? Oh yeah.
Like it was the first one, and he had some like dope samples in the beginning.
Yeah, dude. Snails is crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so first things first, we're going to leave it on the default just like so. Sub oscillators is going to be set to -2. Set it to direct out, and we're going to turn the level all the way down. Default wavetable is good at 0. All this shit's going to be all the way normal, except for the level. We're going to turn that all the way down. We're going to, for oscillator B, we're going to choose the wavetable called Icon Has Kick. It's like basically the Snails wavetable.
Yeah. But
basically, all Snails' sounds are like a phaser and like a saw and like some distortion. It's like pretty simple. But this one's kind of cool because they kind of did it for you in Serum. I think it's in digital. Where the fuck is it?
Yeah, it's in digital.
And it's called Icon Has Kick, right?
Uh-huh.
Icon Has Kick? It's a really cool sound. Let me see. Oh, wait. Can I get any sound out of it? Here we go. Come on, girl. What's happening here? I got no sound, bro.
Is it,
Huh.
maybe Serum's being weird?
Oh, no, I know why. It's because of the wavetable. Okay. Wavetable position, turn it all the way up. So if I go like this. This is really pretty cool, right? All the way up is where it goes to for the wavetable position. All this is going to be stock, except the level we're going to turn all the way down. And we're going to make our first LFO shape, and it's going to look like this. Just kind of ramp it up like that, just like so. Kind of maybe a little bit fatter, like that, yeah. And then trigger. And we're going to set that to quarter like it is. And we're going to put this on the level knob of oscillator A and the level knob of oscillator B. It should be sounding like this. And then for the wavetable position, we're going to put it on that or have it go backwards to -19. This is going to make it sound kind of gnarly. There it is. All right. All right, cool. So that's looking pretty good. Next, we're going to go ahead and put this on the sub oscillator, and that's going to be set to, what is that, 63?
Yeah.
63. Get some sub in there. Nice. That adds a lot. My mic is going crazy, bro.
Just tighten it up.
What am I doing, dude? I'm a
guy
professional
up here,
studio
look at
guy.
this. Tighten it.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Set this to mono, like so. Don't forget, all these are in the download description below if you didn't already know. And if you didn't already know, we do have a pre-sale for Rhythm Riot. We are making one of the presets in Rhythm Riot right now, giving it away absolutely free for you guys.
Exactly.
So go get that pre-order.
We edited this one to fit the song, but
right.
we're giving it to you for free. So you're basically getting one of the free presets from Rhythm Riot.
Exactly. And then for the filter, we're going to go ahead and choose miscellaneous. No, just kidding. We're going to use flanges, and it's going to be flange 12HL6 plus. Flange 12HL6 plus.
Sounds like the new iPhone coming out, dude.
That was a dad joke.
Exactly.
If I've ever heard one. Turn the resonance all the way to 83. I don't know why I did that first. And then cutoff is going to be set to 132. 130. That sounds fine. Make sure both A and B are going there. Nice. And then the HL wild. It's not HL wild, but HL. What does it say?
Wide.
HL wid. Wide. HL wide. Let's turn that to 36. Right, Parker?
Yeah. Might be doing some mid-side. Do you think that's mid-side in Serum?
Sure. Why not, dude? It's kind of creating. Well, it's kind of like I don't know the exact.
Dude, I thought of it all, dude.
I know.
It's like crazy.
It's like removing fundamental frequencies and all this bullshit. Okay, so HL right there, and then we're gonna go ahead and go to LFO1. We're gonna put some stuff on this filter right here. So LFO1 is gonna go on the cutoff, and that's gonna be set to 30 toots. 30 toots.
Oh, that's funnier than it should have been.
Set it to 30 toots. I like that. Okay. And then we're going to make another LFO right now. We're going to make LFO2. LFO toots. Oh, we got a new one,
So
dude.
good, dude.
Which one is this? What's
It's just
on
on the cutoff.
What's on this one? Oh, that's on
What?
the macro.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this LFO2 is on the cutoff too. Okay.
Yeah.
LFO2s, go ahead and make it look like this. Set it to trigger.
Oh, that's way too good.
And half. I put LFO2s on the I can't. I'm a child. And set it to -7. Just like so. Nice. Cool. All right. That's looking good. We're going to add some macros here in a second. Actually, let's go ahead and do that right now. So I had some macros on here, and this is part of the preset to make it kind of cool to lower the octave. That's what the preset's actually called. I'm going to go ahead and put this on octave 1. And that's going to go to, let me see.
Are you right-clicking?
Yeah, -17. Weird. Okay, so shift option click like that, and then pull it backwards to -17. This one's going to be essentially lowering the octave for us. I don't know why I said 17. And then what's that one at? -18. So macro is also going to go on the octave of oscillator B. I'm going to shift option or shift Windows click it to go backwards. This can be set to -18. And then this macro is like, we'll call it octave.
Also, we got to put iconized kick on -1
Yeah,
octave.
oscillator B needs to be -1 octave. Thank you, Parker. And that's why I like it. So you can go like. Oh, it's going to sound cool when we get done. Nice. Okay. What do I have macro 2 on? Is that on anything on the front page?
No.
Yes, it is. It's on.
Oh, that's the the wide.
Put on the HL wide, whatever the fuck it's called, and set that to -7s. Just like so. And then you can call this, what did I call this? More lows. Oh, so if you want to add more lows, you can do it with this macro right here. Which is kind of cool. All right, so that's looking good for the first page. The effects, I'm going to go ahead and load this bad boy up. Menu, load effect chain, or yeah, load effect chain. There we go. What do I call this thing? Slugs or something? Yeah, kill the noise slug.
Slugtopia.
Slugtopia.
He just came out with his his own record label recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Snails did.
Oh, crazy.
Pretty sick.
Let's see what that sounds like. So first thing I have, is some drive distortion, some tube distortion with the drive at 80% and mix all the way up. Next, we have a hyper dimension. Rate is at 40%. Detune is at 25. Mix is at 26. On the dimension side, size is at 32, and mix is at 21. It sounds like this now. Widens it up a little bit. And then, of course, wouldn't be Snails without a phaser.
Oh, yeah.
Phaser. Turn the rate all the way down. Depth up to 91. Frequency to 297. Feedback at 63. Phase at 180. And mix all the way up. And then we're going to put some LFO shit on here. I'm going to put the LFO1 on the rate. I'm going to put it on the depth. Have it go backwards all the way. Or not all the way. Sorry, just kidding. -7s ones. Ooh, I got a burp.
Oh,
damn.
That was in there.
My shit's been fucked,
that
dude.
was all in there.
I ate some Baja Fresh. You guys ever eat Baja Fresh salsa?
The Baj, dude. Wait,
Baj.
did you get the black one?
Yeah.
That's
It
my
was left
favorite
over in the
sauce.
studio yesterday. I was
Yeah,
eating it with
the black,
chips.
the black.
I have a confession.
Oh no.
I went to Dos Burritos yesterday, dude.
Oh
But
man, dude, they're
yeah.
on the blacklist.
Yeah, just in case you guys know, Dos Burritos is blacklisted, but they did give me a shitload of chips. I didn't
Are
even
you
ask
serious?
for it. Yeah.
They never give
so
you chips, dude.
They redeemed
Oh my god, no.
But I think it's because you asked for it.
Yeah, they gave me 6
They
chips.
do it like a straight
6
fuck
of
you.
them. It's like, dude.
They like
you
me,
can
dude.
Count your chips. There's not enough. Like,
If you can count your
Oh
chips,
my
there's not enough.
God.
That's very true.
you know what I'm saying?
Very true.
I'm still not going there.
It's like a Seinfeld episode, dude. You're like George Costanza.
It's full of dad jokes today.
Yeah.
Complaining about chips.
Okay.
You're totally right. It is.
You're George Costanza, dude. I'm going to put LFO1 on the frequency of the phaser, and that's going to be set to 15, like so.
Do you think anybody even watches that show anymore?
I hope so. Do you guys?
I do
Of course,
too.
people at home.
They have to be.
Seinfeld's the shit.
Yeah, I love Seinfeld.
Well, I like Curb Your Enthusiasm better, but
It's the Inception.
I didn't like Seinfeld. That was fucking stupid. And then I
Yeah.
watched Curb Your Enthusiasm, and that got me like into
like, got
Seinfeld.
into it?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I have LFO1 on the frequency knob of the phaser, and it's set to 15. That's making it super wet, bro. Next, we're going to go ahead and put on...
Make like an entire drop like that.
Yeah. And if you fuck with this octave shit, it gets crazy. Next, we're going to go ahead and put on a OTT. You know me. 1, 2, 3. Threshold's at minus 18 over 1. Ratio is at 4 over 1. Attacks at 61.5. Release is at... Oops. Just change that. Release is at 90 milliseconds. What did I change? Did I change the gain? No, we're good. Yeah, gain's at 11 and mix all the way up. Sounds like this. Turn the master down a little bit. Next, we're going to go ahead and do a HP12. It's a high-pass filter. Cutoff is going to be at 25 hertz. Resonance is at 43. Drive is at 0. Frequency is at 50. Pan's at 50 and mix all the way up. We're going to put LFO1 on the cutoff. I'm going to go ahead and shift option and click it that way. And that's going to be set to 44. Forts. So it's kind of cutting those highs out. Sorry, cutting the lows out. And then for next, we're going to add essentially like another high-pass filter with using the EQ. I'm going to go ahead and have the frequency on the left side at 68 hertz, Q's at 60, gains at 0 with a low cut. Frequency over here doesn't really matter. You can just leave it. So I'm going to go ahead and put the LFO1 on the frequency. I'm going to pull that back to 39. Oops, I just fucked up. What's the frequency at?
68.
68.
And then
sweet spot, baby.
Yeah.
And then that's going to be set to 39. Fucking shit up, bro. That's doing a lot.
That sounds huge. And post isn't even on this one.
Right. And I think the only difference between this and like the preset that's in there is I kind of fucked with this filter a little bit to make it a little bit more lower sounding, but
yeah, there you have it, guys. That's a Rhythm Riot preset right
there you go. Right there, dude. $3.99. Let's go do some processing real quick, and then we'll get the fuck out of here. Pretty simple. I just added another phaser. A phaser. Pulls set to 1. Colors at 50. Dry wet's at 65.9. All this shit over here is stock. Frequency's at 1.74, and feedback's at 0.076. I wish you can automate this knob. That'd be super sick, but I'm pretty sure you can resample it. That kind of moves both of them. Oh, actually, you could put this on a macro. I've done that before, but it's only going to go like this way.
Make an effects chain?
Yeah, I did that in the Rhythm Riot project file, I think, with one of the sounds.
Oh, dude, that thing was sounding heavy.
Yeah, dude, it sounds fucking crazy. I took like frequency and feedback, and I put it on a macro, but it only goes diagonal. I want it to go up. I have to figure that out. But yeah, if anybody knows how to do that, how to automate this thing kind of just anywhere, that'd be pretty sick. If not, Ableton, get on it.
Shout out in the comments.
Shout out in the comments. Next, we have just some OTT. Stock at 100%. 100% O2 toots. You get some O2 toots going. So the O2 toots at 100%. Highs pulled up a little bit and mids a little bit. Sounds like this. And then all together, should be sounding like this, boys. Am I doing anything else? Did I get everything?
I think you did.
I did, right?
Yeah, we made the macros.
Nice.
Too,
Okay,
right?
cool. Yeah, I'm just making sure.
Killer.
Awesome, guys. So hopefully you guys fucking learned some shit. We are Excellent Sound. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that bullshit. Merch, link in description below.
Oh yeah, look at this. Boom.
Excellent came on. Dude, I'm gonna stop.
Shirts.
I'm sorry, dude.
Dude, we're gonna get pulled, dude.
We are, dude. Well, they don't understand what kind of like I'm talking about. Like we came over to the shirts.
Exactly.
Physically walked over to them.
They came to the studio,
and then we came on the shirts.
Oh god.
Okay, so Rhythm Riot pre-sale is out now, guys.
Yes.
Are we putting it in the download description below?
Yes, we
Download
are.
description below. Go get it now if you guys want all the signature series from all the videos we've done past of volume. This is volume 4.
Volume 4, man.
I forgot which video it is, but it's been a couple months now, so there's a lot of sounds in there.
Tons.
We've been collecting all the samples. These samples are in there right now. Make sure you guys go get that right now for that extra special chance to get the signature series, because it's only going to happen for the free people that get pre-sale. Don't forget, July 18th, Rhythm Riot is coming out. It will be out and official.
I really want to make it a point that like it's gonna have tons of presets in this new pack.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a great price, and you're gonna get some killer samples, and it's gonna be kind of like this where even without post processing, they're gonna be monster sounds.
Yeah, and it's like for sure. Like I even like finishing up like the project file and shit like that. It's like the best. I think it's the best project file we've ever done, and for sure like the heaviest fucking pack we've ever done.
Oh yeah, the project file is going to be insanity.
We're getting a lot of great responses from people.
Yeah, you guys are going to love it.
Yeah, it's super sick. And if you can hear it in the demo track, you'll be like, oh fuck yeah! Like all those sounds are in the fucking pack.
Yeah, and that's very rare. Whenever I hear other like sample companies with their demo packs and stuff, like you hear it's not as fun. It doesn't sound like it's almost there.
Yeah, I don't want to talk shit on anybody, but like, yeah,
I mean, I'm not talking shit. It's just like
right, but
the demo tracks are
they're demo
important.
tracks.
Yeah,
like I tried to make like a real fucking track.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
There you go. Make sure you guys know too, if you didn't already know, we do offer mentoring and lessons. You guys can check that out on our website at www.xlntsound.com. You can get all of our presets on our website too that we've done on the YouTube videos for free.
Yep.
Bunch of racks, there's a couple project files on there too. We are a studio in Hollywood, California, so if you are interested in some studio time, or if you want to come to the studio and do some mentor lessons, or if you want to do it over Skype or whatever, we do all that shit.
Yeah, and like we said before, like we're not faking this. This is what we do for our lives. You know what I'm saying?
This is our spot.
Yeah, we're showing you guys how to do this.
Exactly.
So we produce all the time for other people. We're recording. We're doing all that stuff. Like. It's real. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Parker.
So if you guys want to work with us or you guys need some help, hit us up and we got you.
info@XLNT Sound is the email for business inquiries, and we are at XLNT Sound on Facebook, Instagram, all that fucking bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Let's play this shit on the way out. Thank you guys so much.
Let's do it.
And thank you for 9K.
9K, baby.
Woo! On the way to 10. 10's got. We're doing something crazy, bro.
Oh, we're gonna go.
Do something crazy.
We're gonna go ape on that.
Let's hear the shit. See you guys next time. Maverick, dude. Link in the description below. Maverick, dude. Jake Pauler.